It's law and rebel time. Law enforcement can occasionally be put in the position to make life or death decisions in a single moment. Society looks back and judges their actions as well as the justice system. Even today, the standards by which law enforcement is judged changes. A use of force generally was judged by the moment of threat. What was happening exactly at the moment an officer decided to use a force option, and is it justified based on facts and circumstances in that moment? This precedent is challenged, and today is changed into a broader term by which law enforcement is judged. In 2016, Harris County Constable Roberto Felix Jr. initiated a traffic stop on a Toyota Corolla being driven by Astion Barnes during the middle of the day. The vehicle had been, quote, flagged for toll violations. Barnes informed Felix the vehicle was a rental and he was unaware of any toll violations. The vehicle pulled over to the left shoulder on a busy highway next to a concrete retaining wall, leaving little room for Felix between the vehicle and the wall. In the dash cam footage, you can see Barnes moving around and hear Felix tell him to quit digging, quote, in the vehicle. Felix asks Barnes for his driver's license and insurance, to which Barnes tells him it may be in the trunk and opens the trunk without exiting the vehicle. Felix can also be heard stating he can smell the odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle. In the next moment, what appears to be simultaneously, two things happen. Barnes begins driving, appearing to attempt to flee the traffic stop, and Felix jumps onto the doorframe of the vehicle, a fraction of a second before the vehicle begins moving. The result being Felix being in a situation where he reasonably fears for his life as he clings onto a moving vehicle next to a concrete wall on a busy highway. Felix uses the highest force option available and the vehicle does come to a stop. Barnes did not make it. A search of the vehicle after the fact yielded no marijuana or evidence of recent marijuana use, but a weapon was located in the glove box of the vehicle. After an investigation, no indictment was brought onto Felix due to an evaluation of him being on a moving vehicle in the immediate danger he genuinely was in. However, in 2025, the U.S. Supreme Court remanded the case for reconsideration, citing the facts and circumstances considered to be too narrow, and Felix could still face criminal charges from this incident. Remember, an officer cannot take action on exigent circumstances they created or put themselves in without facing legal consequences. But more on that in the next video. Let me know what you think. I'll link the dash cam below. Watch it and leave a comment here. Was Felix justified? Or was it a case of poor decision making on his part that resulted in a tragedy?